Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today we are doing first day's free-to-play beginner's guide for Soul Strike Idol. I actually like this game quite a lot when I just saw it because it got some unique mechanics that I haven't seen in other Idol games, so it stands out, and that's pretty nice because most of the games are just copycats and I'm so tired of that. So let's go into it. First of all, I'll be playing it on LD Player emulator like always because that will allow me to show you stuff. Moreover, you can use keyboard and mouse to control stuff and actually use the skills as well and everything. So if you want some more controls of your character, that will do. Another reason to use LD Player emulator, that way you can get more offline rewards. The game is limited to 12 hours, but if you run it in the background on your PC, it will last forever, so you will get way more stuff like that. So now, what's unique in this game? You have the soul sphere over here that you can use to summon soul parts. Those are like your equipment things, so you don't just summon them using the resources and premium currency, you have to save it up. And it's been awarded over time or when you finish the level, when you beat the boss. And there is a limit to it as well, so right now we reached our cap and it's not being harvested anymore. Let's use it once in order to see what do we get. Again, here you get 3 options. You can pick one of those and the other 2 will disappear. I advise to aim for combat power at the bottom, and I think that N means that it's new. So let's get this one, and you can equip them here in your inventory. There is a limit of items that you can get, and you can always use auto-equip to get the best stuff on you. I think the stuff that we just earned isn't that great. Another cool thing that I liked about this game, that in this game HP matters as well. So let's go over the basics. Character screen. The first area, here you equip your class, and yes, you get different classes here. So each item have 2 stats, unique effects in the bottom. Those are applied once you get this, so this is basically owned effect. And then there are top stats, those are equip effects. So you would like to equip the class that have highest stats over here. Unique effects will stay, and you can upgrade it as well, and by upgrading it you move it to the next tier. So basically it's like merging of equipment in other games. Moreover, each class can be leveled up. When you level it up, it will give you extra stats, and there is a limit to that as well, so you can't go overboard. Alright, we don't want to spend everything, right? Oh, we spent most of this because I will be doing summon. So those are obtained through summoning, and yeah, in order to get the highest SSS tier, you will have to combine the SS one, so you can summon those. Moreover, as you go to the higher tier classes, they will get class passive skills that will allow you to become better, which is pretty cool, so try to get as many as you can, as always. Attributes. Here is your basically progression skill tree. Once you level up, you will get those points, and you spend them here to decide which bonuses to get. Although it's pretty linear, because unless you will fill the previous step, you won't be able to go to the next one. So most areas are connected with lines, and yeah, you need previous lines to be fully filled in order to unlock the new stuff. I usually prioritize attack here first and then go for additional stats, and the special bonuses might be really cool, so consider those if you can. Also, what the hell is this? I just realized that there is something else. Constructing something at the shelter? Alright, I guess we get different progression trees over here. I hope we'll get to that soon, because I really like that idea. Next one is Soul Sphere. Here, you upgrade your Soul Sphere. In order to upgrade it, you will need those souls used and character level requirements. When you upgrade it, you get it to the new level. Let's compare the rates. We will spend the souls right now and get the upgrade next. So you will have higher chance of getting higher tier. How are those things called? Soul things. Let's get them. And yeah, guys, you might think that going for attack in this game is the best option, but usually you just would like to upgrade all your stuff and get the best items possible, because you will die quite often. So you will need higher defense stats as well. I lose to the boss because of the health issues. That's unique. And I love it. Honestly, health stat is important. So let's upgrade it. And as you can see right now, our chance to get legendary stuff is higher, common stuff is lower, and we move forward. And just like that, you progress it. Although the price of summoning increases as well, and over time you will get higher level soul parts. So as you progress here, you will get better and better stuff, higher chance to get... Oh, wow, this is good. Let's try to take this one. Maybe that will be better than what we have. But in reality, you would like to know what... Oh, legendary clothing. That's great. You would like to know what kind of stuff do you have over here in order to equip it properly, so you will not summon stuff that you don't need. For example, we have really good weapon here, and the chance of getting the better weapon is really low. Also, that's not it, guys. You can dismantle... Oh... Yeah, you can dismantle the stuff in your inventory, you can scrap it, and then you will get the items that can be used to upgrade that equipment. And the equipment upgrade in chancing isn't like item equipment, it's slot equipment, so it's kinda goes for all the items that are being put in that slot. And what's yeah, another thing, that success rate goes lower as you progress and the price go higher as you progress. Moreover, as you get the upgrades here, you will increase your resonance level, that will increase your final damage, and the further you go, the higher will be that bonus. So it's really important to evenly distribute those points here. Don't rush something special, just go evenly. Focusing on attack, of course, because attack matters more as always, but don't go too far behind with single stat, because the price will be too expensive, success rate will be lower, and you will just waste your resources. So yeah, let's get some bonuses here, and here, and here. There we go. So we already got way stronger. 10%, and after that we get accuracy bonus as well. So yeah, progressing here is really important. We failed, no. In other tabs here, you got materials that you get from dismantling or going to dungeons and that kind of stuff, and misc, where you can get the resources, so let's get them as well. Those things can give you pretty decent bonuses for your progression, and we will use them later. There are also buffs that you can go for. I advise using them when you reached your peak and you're stuck, so that will give you a worth of offline rewards, and those are based on your maximum progression. Also, guys, be mindful that you don't want to overspend stuff because you want to follow the guide missions. This is the drawback of this game, the main issue I have with it, that where is dungeon? That yeah, in order to unlock additional dungeons and challenges, you will have to complete the guide missions, and those are so annoying. So yeah, follow them to the word. That way you will always have resources for your summons, and that way you will be able to unlock more stuff in the game faster. Alright, now before going to the summoning and other explanations, let's go to the next stage. In this mode, when you go to the next stage, you will fight bosses, and you have to fight off enemy waves here normally, and then you'll fight the boss as always. What's this? Yeah, we get the rewards here. We can see what kind of enemies what we have here. Recommend accuracy for us, and the rewards that are being dropped here. So nothing crazy. And just like that, we will progress the game. What the hell is this? I am not sure. But yeah, the boss fights are, as always, time limited, and it's basically either your damage or your health that will fail you. Because I don't remember when I had enough health to survive that, and the time ran out. So in this scenario, we want to be better. You can automate it, so you will fight the boss when it's available straight away. That way you can progress as long as you can. Take a look at it, they actually do pretty decent damage. Next, let's go to the upgrade screen. Here we got the training, well, that's the stat bonuses. Obviously, attack is more important, yes, than other stats, but don't go overboard too much. Like in our situation, we are not dying, so we're good. That means that we can dedicate the rest of the points everywhere a bit, because you will need it for your guide missions anyway. And afterwards, spend the rest on your attack anyway, because more attack you have, the faster you kill enemies, the faster you will farm, and the further you will progress in most areas. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot. So this is pretty straightforward. As you progress the campaign, you will unlock additional bonuses here. I would still advise focusing on offensive abilities first, and then defensive as a secondary one. Next step is awaken. Here you can awaken, and you can get those reagents or something being awakened. You use those materials that you get from the dungeons, and you get different stat options here as well. And as you progress, you will get higher and higher stats and everything. And here you can see your overall bonuses, right? So once again, prioritize attack and then go for everything else. And you can get those from the dungeons. Ability will be unlocked on mission 429, which is not really soon. Yeah, we actually finished some quests. I like that there is some animation here, which looks good. So we managed to go to the next chapter right now. Obviously, those guys want my fragment that I received. And now let's move on to the summon, since we got the summon mission, right? Here we can summon different things. Class, skill, or ally. Class summon is basically, well, the class, we saw that already. I wouldn't advise spending too many diamonds anywhere right now, because you might get those missions from time to time. What's happening? Why do you have those dialogues all the time? So yeah, and you will get like sequences of summons going one after another. Honestly, you don't really get that many cards early on, so maybe it's a good idea to go with the quest, so don't overboard it. The ally summon is your companions that will go with you. Those are looking pretty good, right? We got the epic ally here, another epic ally. They look cool, and I think those worth quite a lot of resources, and you want to focus on them. But right now, again, your focus is to progress your guide missions as far as possible. And we got the mission to use field material pouch as well, so yeah, that's why you don't want to use everything straight away. Oh yeah, guys, also if you want some specific look, you get the transmog effect, so you can actually get any look that you want with the stats of the top tier item, but that will require scrolls that are not that easy to get, I guess. So yeah, you will get the quest to do dungeons and everything, so don't rush it too much. If you are done with everything for today, then you can use up all the keys, otherwise you might have an issue. So right, next thing is the form. Here you put up the skills that you will use, and wow, this is complex. You can press auto form, that will basically get the best stuff for you. You can get the skill copies, we need some more, and maybe that will improve them to the awakened one. That will increase their better effects and make them better, basically, but that takes a while, like a while. 50 copies of the same skill. And you can also level them up. When you level them up, well, they get the better unique effects. I wonder if that actually goes for all the skills or only for the used one. I think the skill unique effects is available for everyone, so it doesn't really work like this skill specific, but I'm not sure about that. Yeah, because when you level skill up, you get the strike the ground to deal some specific damage and increase the skill potency, while unique effects will be the bonus that will be applied to all your skills. I'm 95% sure about that. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. So yeah, that means that it's a good idea to level them up a bit, all of them. At least the top tier skills, because that's not that expensive to get them to level 25 or so, but the skill damage percentage will be really useful for you long term. And yeah, I think over time, let's actually max out the skills that we are using right now, okay? Because that's not that expensive. Level 60 is the maximum that we can get without actually ascending the skill, and we don't have the materials for that. And yeah, it costs, but over time, you will be able to max out all the skills available for you, and you will get the unique effects anyway. I think that's how it will go. Next step are allies. Most ally slots are locked. We actually will unlock the second one soon. And here we got the better ones. So let's get... oh yeah. We get the battery here, and they all have their unique skills, right? And once again, you can level them up, that will increase their damage and unique skills. So I'm usually focusing on the one I'm using, because yeah, they are very rare and cool. They can be also awakened if you get copies of them, and well, just like with the skills, but the allies, they are actually on the battlefield fighting with you, using their attacks and doing damage to enemies. So yeah, it's pretty nice. They help you quite a lot with killing speed. And the last step is relic. I don't have any relics yet, they have to be summoned, but I think you can equip 6 relics and they will give you bonuses. Yeah, there are different relics here, so I would advise going for offensive ones again. And you can get different sets of everything here, skills, allies, and everything for different situations like boss fights or farming or dungeons. That's also very important to make sure that you remember that. Maybe we'll get to the relics later if we progress some more. For now, we'll go to the dungeons. So you got a couple of dungeons here. We'll start with the Orcish punch bag right now because we got a quest for it. It's pretty straightforward. This one is like the easiest one. You basically have to do the max DPS here. It doesn't fight back. And your goal is to do maximum damage in the amount of time that you have over here. As simple as that, nothing crazy. Try to overcome your previous DPS high scores. And the high score is important when you defeat the bar of the boss. Once you get it, you will get better rewards. So even if you get like 95% of his HP down, that won't matter because you won't get extra rewards for that. So there we go, we got those rewards that we can use to upgrade our character. You can also do the wipeout to get the same results, but I advise against that early into the game because you will be able to progress quite a lot by just defeating some monsters, doing some upgrades, so you will be able to get more per item. Okay, sometimes you will get the goddamn achievements in the way, so I advise you guys to open the mission interface and claim all here so they won't be in the way. Let's go visit other dungeons as well right now. I might regret it later, but what can we do? Here is a goblin hideout. Here you get the levels. So as in most dungeons with the levels, you gotta clear the current wave, current level of enemies in time, depends on your DPS and health. And you will get better rewards every time you push forward. It's straightforward, nice, and you will get some cool resources here. It's really important to remember that you get your soul sphere energy here. So if you reach the cap, spend it before going into the dungeon, otherwise it will be lost. You don't want that. The second dungeon is Demon Labyrinth. This one will give you other rewards. Let's go. Here you get the levels as well, and in this situation we gotta defeat the bosses in the sequence. And once they are defeated, you clear the current floor and can go to the next one. Sometimes you will get the missions to use Ether. Ether is a premium currency, those gems, so that's why you don't want to spend them straight away. Again, summoning tickets, everything in this story is actually pretty useful, so you won't go wrong by spending it on anything. And we got the story again. Hello there. And keep in mind that you need to spend only specific amounts, so if you need to spend 300, there is no need to go overboard with something like that, unless you really want that. And yeah, sometimes you get the quest to summon soul parts as well, so you will have to keep all your stuff at a bay. Don't overspend anything unless you are sure what you are doing. I prefer to do nothing and just don't let this one feel. That way I can go through guide missions faster. So we got the resources that we needed to finish the runes, and when you awaken it, you will also get the final damage multiplier, which contributes quite a lot to your total damage. As always, prioritize your attacks and you will be good. Can we get the full one? Yeah, nice. So more upgrades, critical rate, that's great. So just like that, you'll be pushing forward over and over and becoming stronger and stronger. Another thing about summons, guys, when do I unlock the 600? Oh my god. That as you increase the levels, you will get higher levels of getting the higher classes, skills, and allies. At level 10, the chance to get access is still very low, and it's kinda differentiated between the star rarity tiers. So yeah, also you will get the level reward. Once you get to the next level, let's oh wow, that was a misclick. You will get the level reward here, which can be pretty nice. Although guys, I wanna do the test. I will sacrifice all my class summons and see if the next quest will actually give me full rewards, like we summoned them already, for example. And I want to use some diamonds as well, like maybe 600, so just to make sure like that we actually used up everything and more of those. There we go. So we definitely summoned quite a lot of class summons, and I want to see if next time when we'll get the quest to summon class... Yeah, it works! Oh my god, this game is fantastic, so you can summon away, forget what I said, you can summon away stuff right when you want to. I'm not sure if it works for summon parts, because I think we did that before, but it might as well. But it definitely doesn't work with use Ether, because we spent way more, and now we need to spend 300 more, so we spent like 70k on summons. So don't go overboard, don't spend everything you have. Otherwise you might get stuck on that quest. And by the way, our fantastic summons gave us only couple of those. Oh my god, that took forever. So I think I was too rash with the conclusions. Once I've got access to higher amount of class summons that were done, but now we got next mission to summon class and it says 0. So obviously don't go overboard with your summons. Take it slow, don't rush, otherwise you will regret it. Yeah, we got enough resources for the skill awakening, so let's see how it will change it. Flame Blast, Awaken. I think we only got higher skill cap upgrade. And unique effects. Oh, okay, they say that unique effects will be better. 38, 48, yeah. So you can just use bulk awakening, no problem. That will increase your, well, max stats for the skill and skill unique effects. So yeah, nothing really crazy here so far. So while we are pushing through the guide missions, I wanted to show you something else that you don't want to miss. Click on your character. Yeah, here you can change the portrait and manage profile and all that. But we are interested in title, because obtained titles will give you stat bonuses, unique effects that you have. So once you have this, it will be yours for, well, forever. Yeah, and don't forget to check it from time to time, because that can give you quite a good DPS boost. Also here you can see your progression with the master assignment. Basically, it will show you how good you are in some areas. Yeah, and depending on what do you have here, I guess, you will get different rating. Shelter will be unlocked at mission 566. My god, that will take forever. So yeah, my main problem with the game that you have to go through those goddamn guide missions, and some of those like fight monsters are annoying. Moreover, the fact that you can't really use all your resources on summons right now and then claim the rewards afterwards one after another is crazy. So just imagine going through 1000 of those guide missions to unlock something. And you will have to do that in this game. And I will do that because I like the game so far. Oh, we're finally stuck on our campaign progression. That was unexpected, but yeah. Another small tip, guys, for if you are stuck, if you don't have enough DPS to fight off the boss, not our case, but it will happen one day, you can go to the potion buff and get all those bonuses. Most importantly, attack and maybe HP bonus if you are dying. And if you want to pay for something in the game, remove ad will be the best option for you. Oh, it's monthly, and there's a permanent option. That's pretty cool. So you can pay per month or per once, or buy it once, and buying it once will actually cost like 2 months. So if you really like this game, I think this will be a good purchase for you to start, because then you will be able to get the bonuses. Oh my god, I don't want to watch an ad. Yeah, there are some free packs here as well, don't forget about that. Some of those can be acquired by watching ad. And well, since we're in the shop, let's talk about the shop. And I would advise getting all the keys and all the free stuff that you can get here, of course. General store, you would like to spend all your resources here, at least for the events ticket bundle, and maybe some offline rewards. Not sure about the building materials and food materials yet, because we didn't get to that point, but probably it will be worth it. And yeah, there are not that many things here. For the mana stone, I think this is an event dungeon. Content boss raid, it's boss raid stuff. Here you can get the keys. Those are always valuable, so you should get them. And yeah, you can get mythical ally summon ticket. Pretty cool. So yeah, you would like to use those for daily chests for sure. As you progress the game, it will be pretty generous with the premium currency, but I think at some point it will slow down. So let's see, for the daily missions we got 300, 100, 300. How many are those total? 500, 1k, 1.3k of ether per day. And per week is 3k, so it's not that much. Although you can get some from the repeatable missions, but I wouldn't say you get that much over here. Achievements are one-time things as well, so at some point you will slow down quite a lot. By the way, guys, I haven't noticed before, we got the guns instead of the sword now, and we actually are ranged character right now. That might help with the tougher enemies, so you can stay away from their range. And it's pretty cool that you can get different weapons for different situations. Another way of getting the daily ether is Tower of Trials. The further you are, the more of that you will get per day. So The story, the guide missions will push you here anyway, so there is no way to avoid that. The levels where you farm the enemies are a bit more annoying, at least early on. They are taking a bit longer. The boss missions are instant for me at this point. Oh my god, those guys are annoying. Could you just die? So yeah, sometimes if you want to speed it up, you would like to do manual controls. That will help you to get in the enemy's range and instantly decimate them instead of using the auto. Because, yeah, that way you can do precisely more damage. You can get in the enemy group and use this skill there, and they will all be defeated. Another thing you would like to take a look at is collection. In the collection screen, depending on the stuff that you acquired and leveled up, you will be able to get additional bonuses as well. Resistances, basic attack damage and all that stuff. So by getting a variety of different heroes, skills, relics, soul parts and everything, interesting, you will be able to get a combos, the mix of items that will be really nice. And here you can get the collection effects, overall stats, and they will add up over time and will be pretty powerful. Now let's talk a bit about the events. This game is so complex, I just love it. Those are simple, right? We can just keep them, do all that, get nice rewards. Pretty straightforward. Bingo event here, it requires you to get the tokens in order to make use of it, skip animation, draw, and it's pretty straightforward. Again, once you get the full line somewhere, you will get the bingo. We didn't get that yet. You will get the reward that's kind of connected with that line, and then you can skip to the next bingo with better reward. Once you complete the board, you will get this reward. So it's pretty cool. This one will last for 100 days. This is very generous. I love that. Here we get 14-day mission event. Same every day. Oh wait, where am I? Yeah, the enemies here, they do decent damage. Look at that. That's what I was talking about. When we got to the area which is limiting our character power, we are losing health here from enemies. And the boss will probably just kill us, right? Let's try to get away from AoE. Let's try to be smart about this. Our friend there will tank. We don't have enough DPS. And okay, let's take a damage here. Oh, okay, yeah. So we could die here quite easily. Oh, wow. So yeah, we need to get stronger for this. So yeah, back to the events. By completing those, you will be able to get more rewards. This is very straightforward. Okay, this one is interesting. Operation Dragon Temple Purification. First of all, you can do the summons here. They will give you random stuff depending on how lucky you are. Just spend it here. Nothing to worry about. You can do 10 times summons or 30 times summons. The rate is the same. You can also enter the special area here, and your goal will be purifying as many of those as possible. So this is special, and yeah, manual will be better here, I think, because otherwise you will not be able to hit that many dragons and you will most likely fail. So try to use this skill early on when there are a lot of those dragons on the field. That will give you more reward. Actually, it's my first time here, so I'm sorry, I wasn't that good. I wasn't prepared. So turn off auto and do it manual. You will get better rewards like that. So as you progress the game, you will get a lot of different items and everything that will customize your character. And one more thing about equipment, that depending on the type of equipment, it will get different stats as well. So some weapons will focus on one thing better, others on other things. For example, daggers are great because they give you attack and critical damage, while orb is good as well, attack and physical resistance penetration, while Dragon's Mouth will be good for farming because it will give you silver gain, and the sword gives you MP recovery, which you don't need at this point. So yeah, each of those have their own sets. You can look differently depending on the equipment you equip, and that's actually pretty cool. I like that idea that you can randomize and customize your character. But yeah, most of the time you will have to get rid of everything that you have. And the moment when you are stuck like I am here, I can defeat the boss, you can go all in on your summons, because that might actually give you an edge over the enemy if you get like higher tier class, higher tier spells, and everything, you will get that extra bonus that will allow you to push forward. But don't do it before that. You might really get stuck in the quest because of that. Ta-da! We got a new ally. Yay! We managed to get the A class. Great, let's upgrade it a bit so we'll get higher stats. Potentially it's better than what we have, but we don't have enough materials to upgrade it to the required level. So guys, we actually managed to reach C tier awakening, and in order to do that we have to go through the challenge. Let's see. Oh wow, let's see how hard it will be. This one is nice. So what we need to do, we need to go around this puzzle. All right. Congratulations. That's it? That wasn't that hard. So yeah, guys, I think those are basically all the tips that I can give you right now, because we gotta do the guide missions to unlock more stuff. But yeah, the tips that I gave you, slow progression when you stuck, use stuff, and all that stuff will allow you to progress. Right now, I'm rank 570, and that's not the limit. I can actually go higher, and I will. So let me know if you want more guides for this game. If you have tips for new players as well, share them down below in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Check out the video description for additional links, LD players who can play this on the PC like I do, really convenient for movement, playlists with other videos, my other YouTube channels, social media, and Discord. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. It's been Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.